Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Vainglory with Quatervar, and this episode we are going to be playing Vainglory's new released hero, Malene. Now, I'm actually going to be starting up with a Stormguard banner because it helps me farm super well in the early game and helps me rack up as much gold as possible before we reach the mid to late game, where my spikes are basically during that point of time. So as I head over to the lane, I'm actually going to be using my ultimate to get into the dark form, such that I can clear the lane as fast as possible with my the AoE on my E ability in the dark form. Then right after, when it goes on cooldown, actually using an auto attack reset to change over back to my light form, which I'll also be using my A ability to clear the lane, then switching back to my dark form to finish clearing the lane. So after which I'm going to be heading down to this crystal tree over here, taking it away with my Adagio, and then clearing also the double bear camps. So by doing this, I know that the lane wave in my mid is not pushed up yet, so I actually have enough time to actually head over to my gold tree over here to rack up as much gold as possible in the early game. So as you can see with the Stormguard banner, I'm actually so much more tankier against these jungle camps and able to output a lot more damage in the early game, which helps a lot because to be able to get items as fast as possible as Malene, or generally as basically all mid laners, is super essential, because you're as a mid laner, your spikes isn't gonna hit at 1 or 2 item mark. It's most probably gonna be hit at maybe 1 or 2 item mark with maybe some defense item or crystal infusion. So to be able to get that extra amount of gold using the Stormguard banner is actually pretty worth it. So after clearing the lane over here, I see that the next wave is pushing. So to prevent myself from missing this whole wave out, I actually stayed to clear the wave, using of course my auto attack resets that my ult gives, as well as using my abilities to clear this lane wave over here. So after clearing out the lane wave over here, as you can see, I'm actually going to go back to base to buy more items. So as you can see, I actually picked up a swift shooter, a crystal bit, and the boots. Basically the boots to help me get back to lane faster, as well as basically rotating between my jungle camps and the lane. And then I get a swifty to basically do as much clear as possible with the slight bit of attack speed increase. And also the first item that I'm going to be getting is also alternating current, so it builds into that, and the crystal bit is just for a little bit of more crystal damage for basically my auto attacks and my A ability. So after clearing out the lane, after returning back to the lane, I see that the bear camps have spawned. However, I see Alpha on the opponent team actually trying to contest them. I actually managed to secure the first bear camps as he uses his A ability right there. And I was just able to slowly poke him down, get him low, and then finally getting him into reboot. During his reboot, I managed to secure the second bear camp over here, ensuring that I don't lose any gold, as I knew that it was super easy for me to be able to pick him up right here. As you can see, just unleashing my final combo and an auto attack to finish him off. I see that the lane wave was pushing. I did not want to miss any gold because of that. So, and see that the next wave is also coming. So I decided it's just a Vox. I would not die, and I have a dodger support, so that basically adds on to my confidence into staying at lane to basically clear the next wave over here. However, after clearing out the next wave, I realized that my crystal tree has actually spawned, so I actually stayed to take that. Now, it's all these early rotations and the Stormguard banner buy that allows me to basically farm up super well. Of course, factoring in not missing any CS at lane. I also able to secure out this gold oak over here, so it basically gives me even more gold to get my items quicker, of course. Because I've already clear out basically the bear camps, the crystal treant and the gold treant, I knew that the bear camps was not gonna spawn anytime in the next 30 seconds. So after clearing out these 2 lane waves over here, I know that I can actually back first, while Vox still have to stay to clear the lane waves, and thus getting a buy advantage, an item advantage over him. Either that, or if he backs after the wave, I'll reach the lane faster than him. Either that, or I can actually go to take my bear camps, which is what I am going to do. After picking up my alternating current over here, I'm going to head over to the bear camps that has just spawned. As you can see, I actually use my light form B ability to help me get to places quicker, because it gives me a movement speed after all. Now, after clearing away the bear camps over here, I'm actually going to be heading back to my lane. So as you can see, because of clearing the wave earlier than Fox and him needing to back after clearing his next wave, I actually got to lane even faster than him, even though I went to take my back camps. So because of that, I was able to just put maybe 1 or 2 hits into the turret because I see that none of my camps are actually up and already spawned. So I decided, okay, maybe I'll just stay and pressure Vox a little, and of course clearing the waves before my Crystal Treant and Gold Treant actually spawns. Now as a mid laner, I actually timed timings on basically the respawns of my Gold Treant, Bass, and my Crystal Treant, and that allows me to know when to pressure the lane, when to rotate to the jungle to farm, and of course when to recall to shop. So after going down to the jungle shop over here even, because the jungle shop's already open, I actually went down to the bot lane over here to pick up Alpha, which was basically which was basically an easy kill because it was super overextended, trying to take down the turret. With the with the river movement speed, along with the boost from my B ability, I was able to get down really quick to pick him up. And I was also almost able to kill Ringo, but I mispredicted basically my A ability, even though he sidestepped, but I could have predicted it better. After going back to my lane to clear it, I realized that the gold treant was up, so I actually went over back to the gold treant over here to actually secure it. As you can see, I'm just using my auto attack resets. Basically, during the animation of my first auto attack, I press my ultimate to basically reset, and it allows me to attack 2 times super quickly before heading back to the lane to clear up the lane because it was getting pushed into my turret. So after which, I'm actually gonna head down to the weapon tree over here because Malene with a weapon buff is pretty scary as well, because instead of getting slow on every time you switch over back over to your light form, you actually get a slow on every single auto attack, including your auto attack resets on either your light or dark form whatsoever, and the subsequent attacks that follow right after that. So after clearing out the lane once again, I noticed that my Crystal Treant and my Bear Camps was up, so I actually went ahead and picked both of them up to increase my gold lead even further. As you can see, just by looking at the rotations itself, it might not look like much, but I'm actually racking up quite a significant gold lead over the enemy mid laner, which is Vox. And after going to the shop over here to pick up more of my items, I actually had a double buff. I went down, I picked up Ringo because Ringo was actually stuck in his ultimate animation, and then Alpha following shortly after. So I actually got a double kill simply from a short rotation down to the bottom lane. As a mid laner, I don't often rotate for kills, but if the enemy is basically free kills and I know that 100% will get it, I'll actually rotate. So Vox got a few hits on our turrets, but it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't go down. As you can see the burst damage that I was able to put out, because I actually just hit my aftershock spike over here. And after my aftershock spike, I'm actually going to be able to just combo my way and be able to take down Fox simply by using 2 auto attack resets and throwing a tendril that basically it can't be blocked. Your duck, I'll just call the A in the duck form as the duck A. Yeah, so the duck A can't be body blocked even by turrets. So simply by using a max range 1 of that, I was able to pick up Fox over there. So as I head over down to the shop over here, I actually managed to pick myself up a tier 2 boots, because there's the next item I'm going to be building into is a house in charges. And I also actually managed to pick up a reflex block because I was doing pretty well in terms of gold for myself. So after which, of course, it's another free kill on Ringo. Actually wanted to go back to lane to clear the wave, but I saw that their gold oak was up, so I actually went over and take the gold oak to further increase my gold lead and even taking away potential gold from the enemy team. So after which, I actually went back to lane over here and cleared it. And then I headed to the gold train over here, in which I'm gonna be, of course, using my light B to basically increase movement speed as I get near the tree, and I'm actually gonna be doing a auto reset attack followed by A ability before switching back to the other form and using another A ability to clear the gold tree, and then going down to the bears and clearing it as fast as possible. I actually headed down to the jungle shop to pick up my house in charges, which basically gives me, first of all, mana, second of all, mana regeneration, and of course cooldown. So that does a lot for Malene. And after heading up over here, I noticed Idris was taking my crystal buff. I actually needed that. However, even because he took that, it's okay. it's fine. So Alpha managed to pick up our mid tier 1 turret over here, but it doesn't matter because our goal lead is already at a point where we would most probably be able to close out the game over here if we do not throw or make any basically big mistakes. So at this point of time, Lyra's A ability actually helped and gave Vox a speed boost that helped him get away slightly before I actually managed to just combo and using my auto sec resets, hurling constant damage at him. I actually went in with my B ability with the speed boost to actually get a crystal buff before using my Dark B ability to avoid the turret shot damage. So after which, as you can see, I'm actually burning down the turret insanely quickly. Even though there were two enemies there, I was able to do so much damage to the turret, basically half of its health, with two enemies basically on me. So after that, they continued diving me, and bad idea, as I was pretty fat at this point of time, as you can see from my levels. Now this is not because the enemies are really bad players or whatsoever, but because of how well I'm farming, as you can see from just from my teammates as well, how much of a level lead and or a goal lead I have above them as I open up the item list that later. So you should be able to see that. So after picking up the kills and the turret, I actually went down, picked up the bear cams, and after that just bought more crystal power for myself and gold treants up. So gonna repeat the cycle of farming, taking the gold treants even faster and faster. There was a mistake A over there, doesn't matter. So I'm actually gonna be hitting, of course, to my bad treants again, because this whole game is about farming, right? Nah, I'm just kidding, but I mean, gold basically wins you games. Like, seeing this amount of gold out here at the bottom lane is just too irresistible. As you can see, my gold lead just popping up and up. 11.7k gold at 12 minutes. That is already almost 1k gold per minute, in which I'm actually going to hit later on in this part of the video. But as you can see, I'm already super ahead of basically the whole of my team and the enemy team. This point of time, I already had 1k gold per minute. So that is actually a really hard number to I guess hit, in terms of gold. So but because of that, I was able to literally 100-0 Ringo in basically 1.5 seconds. And as you can see, the damage I'm doing to the turret is no joke. I basically chunked the turret to half health in less than 2 seconds. So at this point of time, Alpha uses A ability. Lara popped his crucible, and Alpha, after coming up from the reboot, actually went AFK, so that's why he's not joining the fight over here. However, I was able to basically pick up Gwen and burst Gwen super quickly. I wanted to burst Alpha, then realized that he was AFK and stopped attacking him. However, he was just standing in the ways of the minions, and I had to get rid of him. So after killing him, I see Ringo ulting me. I'm like, okay, I just got a triple kill. Why not try to go for the Penta? However, actually stepped a little too far, take a little too much turret shots. The turret almost hit me there, as I used my Duck B to avoid the turret shot damage right there. Used my B ability to avoid basically the Halcyon missiles that were shooting at me. So as you can see, my gold over here, 14.2k in 13 minutes and 45 seconds. That is over 1,000 gold per minute. And you can try hitting that figures in solo queue or party queue, and it will be hard, because if you managed to hit this number, then of course it just shows that you are really good, I guess, in securing gold, in increasing, in being at the right place at the right time, in timing all your jungle camps, etc. So yeah, but the main point of this video is basically showing how good Malene could be in the mid lane. First of all, it makes farming so easy when you have your move speed buff from your B ability. Also, the speed in which you clear the jungle camps, be it single or double camps, are just insane, because you have single target damage from your auto attack resets, followed by your procs from your light and dark form switches, followed by your A ability from both forms, followed by, of course, your aftershock proc. So you have single target damage, and then for multi-target damage, you actually have your dark form A. So yeah, as you can see, this is the last fight over here. I actually popped in and 100-0 Ringo right there. However, there's actually going to be another more insane part in the later part of this fight, in which after I picked up Vox, I was able to DPS down Alpha really quickly. Wanted to get Lyra over here. However, I 100 zeroed Gwen in one E ability and an auto attack reset, and he instantly died from full health, and that just shows how fat I am, and of course how painful and lethal Malene can be. So after finishing out this game, I am actually 18 and 0, and as you can see, I actually had 16k gold in 15 minutes or so. So that is more than like 1000 gold per minute, and I'm actually having a 7k gold lead above the second most richest teammate on my team, and also simply more than 7k gold lead on the most, basically the richest on the enemy team. So that just shows how ahead I was in this game, and how much damage I was able to pull out isn't really surprising because of how ahead I am. However, as you can see, the combos, the way Malene is played, getting a quadra at the end there, and of course just rotating with my B ability, the speed boost I get from the light B, and of course the avoidance of the turret shots from the dark B, and the auto attack resets, animation cancels, etc. And yeah, this is basically my Malene build, basically starting off a Stormguard banner, rushing alternating current, then aftershock, after which I'm gonna get a reflex block tier 2 boots, and then completing my Halcyon charges, then building a Dragon's Eye, and then finishing my Broken Myth by selling my Stormguard banner. Then after that, completing the final item, which was Aegis, in which I didn't even manage to complete in this game because even though I had enough gold, I didn't beg to get the item, instead ended the game. So yeah, if you'd like to see more Malene gameplay, I actually have a Malene montage that was out just a day ago, and you can check that out. Type Malene Vainglory montage. It's actually pretty decent, I'd say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and will check that out. If you did enjoy both videos or just this one over here, there's gonna be a lot more videos that will be coming out this week, and I hope that you truly enjoyed content like this, because I'm actually gonna be basically working towards all giving you guys more regular content, even though like I might be a bit sick right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like and subscribe if you did, and hope to see you guys maybe tomorrow or 2 days later in another maybe Let's Play episode. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching.